Ever wonder why we have the challenge of bonding with our children? Why is it difficult to form lasting relationships? We do so much for our children. We send them to expensive schools. We go on expensive vacations. We give them expensive things, clothes, rooms, toys to play with. And yet, they disrespect us. And yet, they have the ability to say whatever they want without thinking. There's a recipe for successful parenting. One way to bring your children closer to you, and as a result, they will respect you more, is by spending quality time together. In this video, there are 3 tips to spending quality time together, no matter how old your child is, from teenagers to young children. Many of the ideas taken from Rivka Schoenfeld in the book of Recipes for Success, Parenting Tips. One tip is to share a hobby with one another. Whether your child enjoys biking, basketball, taking pictures, painting, taking pictures and developing them, creating a racetrack, or other activities, get involved in what they do. And be enthusiastic about it and be happy to do what they're doing. Have your children join you in what you love to do, whether it's painting, whether it's reading, swimming, or going to a museum, or perhaps cooking together. Have them join you in what you love to do. In just this way, spending time together will develop a bond that connects just the two of you. And this shared hobby will create opportunities for conversation and create a more lasting relationship. Another way is to do some good together, meaning do chesed or do an act of kindness. Nothing brings people together more than doing community service or kindness towards one another. One example is making challah or bread and delivering it to people who are older, perhaps relatives, perhaps grandmas, with your children. This will create a stronger bond between the 3 of you. Another way is to visit the sick in the hospitals. Have perhaps a father drive the child over to a hospital to visit ill children. This will create more appreciation for what the child has, the parent has, because here you are looking at people who are less fortunate than you because of their health problems, because of their age and their ability to do less than you, and you will in turn feel more grateful, and this will create a more positive relationship between the 3 of you. Because nothing creates a positive memory or a meaningful experience like doing kindness towards someone else. Another tip is to create a set time for one another. In other words, create 30 minutes, non-negotiable, every single week with your child, no matter what their age is. Non-negotiable means no matter what, you will not cancel this appointment. Non-negotiable means cell phones are off, not on vibrate next to you, but are off away from you. This way you're not distracted and you're giving quality time and attention towards your child. It is difficult to connect with people if you don't have a dedicated time to sit down with them, simply to be with one another. Depending on the parent's schedule and workload, try to commit 30 minutes weekly just to sit down with a cup of tea, coffee, or perhaps dessert with younger children, and think about what is important to you. Some people contemplate, well, maybe this is not so important to me. Maybe the time that I spend during the week here and there will really make up for the time that we spend together, on Shabbos, or on just during the week, during dinner time. Just think about what is important to you. Rain or shine, many people will not cancel a doctor's appointment, meeting with a boss despite them feeling weary and tired, tidying up the house to impress a guest, buying an expensive gifts and investing too much time and money to buy an outfit that one has searched for in more than 10 stores that they can't afford for that special occasion. Yet when doing a simple thing such as spending time with the ones we love, we make excuses. They know I love them. I do so much for them. Yet allotting time that is non-negotiable for each other sends a powerful message. You are important to me. This is so important because it creates lasting, lifetime relationships. Some people will contemplate whether this is really necessary. Yet quality time, one-on-one, is exactly that. It's time, one-on-one. Being alone, being just together. Creating meaningful relationships with one another, with the people that you love, is so important. You are sending the message. I will make time for you no matter what because you are in my life and my relationship with you is meaningful and valuable to me. We like attention. We like when people listen to us and give us their undivided time to make us feel important and valuable. Let's cherish our relationships, especially with our children. Leah Abramov, Being and Becoming.